The West African Gas Pipeline Company Limited has revised the start date for its planned offshore pipeline cleaning and inspection exercise, commonly known as pigging. Initially set for January 20th, 2025, the exercise will now commence on February 3rd, 2025 to better align with stakeholder needs. This 4-week operation will temporarily suspend reverse gas flow from Ghana's western region to Tema and shut down key facilities in Tema, Lomé, and Cotonou. During the shutdown, WAPCo will replace critical subsea valves to enhance the operational safety of the West African gas pipeline. According to a press release issued on January 15, 2025, WAPCo stated, "The comprehensive cleaning and inspection exercise is a key regulatory requirement and aligns with industry best practices to ensure the safe and efficient operation of the West African gas pipeline." Parliament's Appointments Committee held a public vetting session on January 13, 2025 for 3 key ministerial nominees: Honorable Dr. John Jinapor, Minister-Designate for Energy and Green Transition; Honorable Dr. Kisel Atoforsen, Minister-Designate for Finance; and Dr. Dominic Ayine, Attorney General-Designate and Minister-Designate for Justice. Dr. Jinapor identified key issues plaguing the sector, starting with the alarming rise in energy sector debts, now exceeding $3 billion. Dr. Jinapor revealed that Ghana's take-or-pay power purchase agreement contracts have not been the primary cause of the debt crisis. Instead, uncollected revenues and high aggregate technical and commercial losses, estimated at 40%, have played a more significant role. Regarding private sector participation in electricity distribution, Dr. Jinapor announced the formation of a 7-member committee to design a framework for electricity distribution reforms, incorporating global best practices and stakeholder consultations. Dr. Jinapor also emphasized the urgent need to replace nearly 3 million faulty meters within the Electricity Company of Ghana's network to improve revenue collection. He proposed introducing smart meters linked to mobile money systems and licensing installation service providers to enhance efficiency and transparency. The latest audit of the Electricity Company of Ghana's accounts by PricewaterhouseCoopers for the 4th quarter of 2023 has revealed significant financial irregularities. The audit uncovered revenue discrepancies, with ECG under-declaring 1.14 billion cedis in revenue to the cash waterfall mechanism compared to its bank account. Additionally, 609 million cedis meant for sector players went unpaid within 3 months, despite already reduced revenue declaration. PwC highlighted inefficient banking practices, noting that ECG operated 84 accounts across 20 banks, contravening the IMF directives for a single account system. PwC has recommended consolidating these accounts into a single bank with a nationwide presence for improved financial oversight. The audit also revealed that ECG paid a private vendor 47.5 million cedis in commissions over 3 months, prioritizing this payment over power producers. This vendor manages the payments platform, collecting ECG's revenues and handling settlements to its bank account. Concerns were raised over 303 million cedis deducted as tax offsets within 2 months, with no documentation provided to justify this deduction before calculating net revenue for CWM beneficiaries. In a press release issued on January 15, 2025, the Chamber of Oil Marketing Companies clarified that its CEO, Dr. Rifson Opon, did not warn of an impending fuel shortage, as some media outlets have reported. Instead, Dr. Opon highlighted a temporary reduction in petrol stock caused by operational factors, including the suspension of refining activities at the Central Oil Refinery. The chamber reassured the public that current petrol stocks can meet the country's demand for approximately 3 weeks, with vessels actively discharging petrol at the port and additional imports on the way. COMAC emphasized that any risk of shortages have been effectively mitigated, urging the public to remain calm. Dr. Opon also addressed the government's gold for oil policy, advocating for its review to align with evolving industry consumption dynamics. While he did not describe the policy as a solution to potential fuel shortages, he expressed COMAC's commitment to collaborating with stakeholders to enhance efficiency, stability, and sustainability within the petroleum sector. COMAC also called on media outlets to report responsibly and avoid spreading misinformation that could cause unnecessary public anxiety. Israel is set to partner with Ghana to boost the country's energy sector through enhanced solar electricity projects. Speaking at a press conference in Accra during her official visit, Israel's Deputy Minister of Foreign Affairs, Sharon Haskell, highlighted the importance of addressing challenges with electricity consumption to ensure a more reliable power supply for Ghana's development. Haskell emphasized that the collaboration goes beyond improving electricity access, serving as a vital step in strengthening the bilateral relationship between Ghana and Israel. She reaffirmed Israel's commitment to supporting Ghana's energy infrastructure, describing the initiative as a critical component in the nation's growth agenda. In a groundbreaking move, Ghana has become the host of Sub-Saharan Africa's first NuScale Energy Exploration Center, established in collaboration between the U.S. Embassy and the Ghana Atomic Energy Commission. The E2 Center, funded by the U.S. Department of State's FIRST program, will operate as a cutting-edge training hub at the School of Nuclear and Allied Sciences. Using simulated nuclear power plant scenarios, it aims to train technicians and operators, building a skilled workforce to support Ghana's nuclear energy ambitions. U.S. Ambassador to Ghana, Madam Virginia E. Palmer, praised the initiative as a testament to the strong partnership between the U.S. and Ghana, emphasizing its role in advancing energy security and sustainability. Professor Samuel Boakye Dampare, Director General of GAEC, highlighted that this marks a significant step towards Ghana's readiness for nuclear power deployment. Global renewable energy capacity is growing at record levels, with new additions set to exceed 500 gigawatts in 2024. However, only 1.6% of that growth is occurring in Africa, a stark disparity that experts warn could widen the continent's energy divide. Speaking at the 15th International Renewable Energy Agency Assembly in Abu Dhabi, Director General Francesco Lacamera stressed the urgent need to address this imbalance, highlighting Africa's vast untapped renewable potential. He noted that global renewable capacity must reach 11.2 terawatts by 2030 to meet COP28 targets, which include tripling renewable capacity and doubling energy efficiency. Lacamera urged increased investment to reach the $1.5 trillion needed annually by 2030, stressing that the next 5 years will be critical in accelerating the transition and bridging global energy disparities. Europe is facing another scramble for natural gas as cold weather drains reserves and Russian pipeline deliveries through Ukraine remain halted. Experts warn the continent may struggle to meet storage targets for next winter, pushing up energy costs and risking poorer nations being priced out of the market. To meet its energy needs, Europe may need to import up to 10% more liquefied natural gas than last year, equivalent to an extra 10 million tons, according to energy analysts. Energy Ghana, local in focus, global in perspective.